It's 9:09 on New Jersey 101.5. Good morning. I am Bill Spadia with you till 10 o'clock this morning, talking Jersey, taking your calls, 1-800-283-101.5. Very special guest in studio. Miss New Jersey is here, Caitlin Schofel. Welcome, Caitlin. How are you?
Thanks so much for having me.
I am happy you wore your crown. Do you have to wear it everywhere?
Any excuse I get to wear it, I want to put it on my head. It's still
nice.
only been a week, so I'm still really, really excited about it.
You're still in the. This was a huge win for you.
Yeah, it's still so new to me. So,
Yeah. So Jay Black is here, and I'm happy he did not wear his crown.
Yeah, no, I never travel without it, but I decided because Miss New Jersey is here, I should not wear it because there'd be a lot of like who wore it better on social media, and I don't want to make her feel bad because.
And Vinny is here. Vinny is very judgmental.
Jay, I don't think that you would wear the crown better than Miss New Jersey. I'm pretty positive you would not.
Well, first off, Vinny, hurtful. I mean, there's no reason to talk like that. We're not on Twitter or something. But yeah, no, you look good in the crown.
Thank you so
nice
much.
Look.
The Miss America pageant coming up in September.
Yes.
So it's almost here.
Oh my gosh, I can't
You
believe
nervous?
it.
You excited?
I'm so excited. I was actually born in Atlantic City, which is the
Were you
same
really?
place that the Miss America pageant was born.
Yeah.
So to be the hometown girl to represent our state is just
Egg Harbor Township is where you're from.
Yes. Yeah. So it's just so exciting. I remember going to the Miss America pageant and the parade on the boardwalk as, a really small child. So to now be able to be one of those contestants in the pageant and in the parade and everything, it's just, really my childhood dream.
What part of the contest makes you the most nervous? Is it the big question about like world peace, international policy?
You know what? Every portion of the competition, I think, makes you nervous in different ways. Speaking, it's whatever you personally feel. I feel like as long as they're not going to ask me some long division problem, hopefully I'll be able to answer it. You know what I mean?
They took out calculus this year.
Yeah.
Do you
not my strong suit. Do
you train? In other words, you got to be in training now, right? Because this is a big thing.
Yeah, no, it's a really big thing. As far as training goes, this may sound a little bit cliche, but yeah, we train for a pageant and we train, our bodies and our talents and things like that. But I kind of use it as a training for my life. I want to lead a healthy lifestyle, so I'll be training in the gym. And I, really enjoy performing my talent, so I want to practice it. And I want to be informed on current issues that are happening in the world.
What's your talent?
I'm a dancer.
You're a dancer?
Yes. Yeah, I'll be performing to the song Shut Up and Dance from Walk the Moon. So.
That's great. I like how you were nodding.
I'm nodding like I know that song.
You totally know it.
Yeah,
you
song.
totally
Shut up
know
and
it.
dance. Absolutely.
Maybe if I
It's
heard
such a
it.
fun song.
I don't know.
And the way you
Can we
asked the
play
question,
it? I don't know.
you asked the question like, "What's your talent?" Like,
Well, I wasn't being negative. Like I you know why? Because Caitlin, the way you said that, you're like, my talent, but you didn't refer to it.
Right.
So I was thinking, I don't know, like this is a big pageant secret. Maybe we can't know the talent. So that was what you were noticing, Vinny.
Yes.
My inflection.
Gotcha.
It wasn't judgmental or negative.
Caitlin,
like you, who
No, well, my other question is, so you have to train for whatever you're going to dance.
Right.
You have to practice that.
Yes.
And then when I say training, not just physical, of course, but they're going to make you make a statement. So are you writing that and refining that? Do you work with someone to do that?
No, I really don't. I just make sure that I keep up on the news. I, watch different news stations, read different newspapers, news programs. I get an email in my inbox every morning, that says the
So
top
you got to
headlines.
be really informed.
You just have to, be informed.
Do they tell you what the
exactly.
question's going to be before you get up there, though?
You have no idea. You
like
have
to
no
that
idea.
moment, you got millions watching.
Right.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Exactly. So my onstage at Miss New Jersey, the top 5 girl contestants are asked an onstage question based on a political event. So my onstage question was about James Comey.
Okay.
So I had no idea what it was going to be
Miss
about.
New Jersey pageant.
Sure.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Must have been a decent answer.
What was your answer?
It was kind of just about, whether I thought it was appropriate, him leaking the information to the New York Times. And, I just talked about how there's such a fine line between our national security and the right of citizens to be informed.
Bang! Miss New Jersey! Miss New Jersey!
When Trump is president, a beauty contest could influence world policy. I mean, we are in a
never
situation where he could be listening at any time and going, "That's a pretty good idea. I think I'm going to go with that." I like what that Miss Jersey had to say.
It's really funny. When I was applying to colleges, I went to Montclair State University.
Yeah.
And in my admissions essay, the very first sentence said that as a child, I wrote about my participation in pageantry. And my very first sentence said, as a child, I thought that the line of succession was the President of the United States, and if he couldn't do it, it was followed by Miss America. Because that's just that's how I told her in such a high, I just thought that she was the world.
And they let you into the college? They did,
yeah. Actually, they did.
I've got to take a break for traffic and weather. Vinny, I know you're worried about the weather right now. You're worried.
Talking to Miss New Jersey.
I know. Okay,
bright
we got
and
rules.
sunny out. You don't need the weather.
We got rules.
Jeez.
But on the other side, I'm going to need you, Vinny, to discuss with Caitlin, or I'm going to bring it up, your term that you use for women, and you think it's an endearing term.
Yes,
but we got to talk about it because I'm going to put you. You're kind of in the expert category on this, so I'm hoping you can shed some light on this.
I'm going to wear the crown before this is done.
All right, 9:15. So we are happy to have Miss New Jersey, Caitlin
I'm happy to be here.
We're really happy to have you here. So you studied broadcasting.
Yes, I did.
So you think that's the future?
You know what? Life takes you in some funny directions, and when I graduated from Montclair State University. The day after I graduated, I was on Facebook, and I saw a post that a cruise ship was looking for dancers. And I've been dancing my entire life. I just never imagined it to be a career for me. So they wanted a video submission for an audition. And I was like, well, I know how to use Final Cut Pro, so I'm going to edit together a quick little reel and submit it. 2 days later, I was offered a contract. 3 days later, I was down to Florida to join a ship for the next 4 months as a dancer.
How about that? That's great.
So,
did you love it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was the most incredible experience. And since then, I've traveled to over 23 different countries performing.
No kidding.
30 different states, 4 different continents. And so I'm really loving performing right now.
Yeah.
Maybe, in the future, I would have a career in journalism again.
So what about now, leading up to the Miss America pageant? You're on the road every day, or you're in Jersey from now until Atlantic City?
Most of it is in New Jersey. I go to orientation for Miss America. That's going to be in Orlando, Florida in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So I'll travel for that. But mainly my traveling will be throughout the state of New Jersey. So I'm super excited.
Exciting.
It's good because I went to college in northern New Jersey and I grew up in southern New Jersey. So I'm pretty familiar with all the roads.
You know the whole. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. All right. So I have a question for you. Vinny Brand is our friend, and he.
Oh boy.
Okay, Bill, just out
Vinny,
with the question. Don't be nervous.
It's not. You know what it is? I don't want to offend our guest. And Vinny uses terms that are a little bit antiquated, and sometimes some people find them slightly offensive. So my hesitation, Vinny, is I don't want to upset or offend our guest. So I'm going to let you just throw it out there, because every woman that we've had in the studio, when you're here, you ask this question.
All right. I don't know. Do I call you Your Honor or Miss? Or do I just call you
Majesty?
You can call me Caitlin.
All right, Caitlin, here's my question.
Your Majesty.
All right? If I were in a situation where I said to you, hey, look at that broad over there, does the word broad offend you?
Maybe you could use a nicer word. Look at that young lady over there. Look at that.
Okay, but Caitlin, let me ask you a question, Caitlin. Now, you see, Bill, I asked the question in a vacuum. Let me now define the question, okay?
Right. I thought you were going to set it up with a definition.
Caitlin,
you did not do that.
You're in a bar and a fight breaks out. You want to hang out with a nice young lady, or you want a broad on your side, someone who could throw down?
You know what? Why don't we look up the definition of broad? Because I don't. You know what?
Caitlin,
I love it. I love it. See, she's got fire in her. I think that was a direct answer.
I think that Caitlin.
I'm giving it to Caitlin on that.
I think Caitlin's an expert in dealing with creepy old men. She's been doing it her whole life, and she knows how to handle you, Vinny.
Jay, let me tell you something. Before you throw the word old around, okay? I'll tell you right now, Jay, that's very hurtful. Creepy does not bother me, but old, you son of a...
Caitlin,
You're right.
I worry. See, this is what I was worried about.
Gotcha. If you want a firm answer, I'd say probably stay away from using that word if you want my advice.
What's a better way? Okay, first of all, my wife, beautiful woman, and she's a broad. She can throw down. She can hang. Okay, a lady can't hang.
What about like a chick? A chick's kind of the cool.
Very, very offensive, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Chicks are brittle. Broads are not brittle.
Chicks chick is sexist.
Yes.
Broad
Okay.
is
Caitlin, these are just
respectful.
my friends. These do not necessarily represent the views of the host or the station.
New Jersey has the highest percentage of broads than any other state in the nation. That's a fact.
And
That
this is
is a
coming
fact.
from a man who wants to become one. Caitlin, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
A
question.
girl
legal.
next door? You
No.
know, is that what you're looking for?
What?
A girl next door?
No, I have a girl next door.
Right. So
yeah, my
you could
wife's
just
great.
say she's a girl next door.
Another. See, she's come back with another positive way.
I
of
know. I feel like
describing
I'm
women.
listening to her. I'm
I
going to get
feel like you should be
diabetes.
ta-
It's sugaring things up.
I feel like you should be taking notes, Vinny. That's what I'm thinking.
Caitlin, let me ask you a question. Off of Broad for a second.
Okay.
Do you size up all the other competitors and go, okay, I have to do, this girl's going to do this, I have to do that in the contest?
No, not really. I'm
Really?
actually, yeah, I'm very, I don't know. You concentrate on yourself. You do. I've been competing for the past 6 years for Miss New Jersey.
Right.
So I kind of just use myself as a barometer of how well I'm doing. You know, if I am doing better than last year, then hey, thumbs up. We're moving in the right direction.
How many broads were in the contest?
See, Caitlin, there's no way to get away with it. That's the
I'm
problem.
realizing that.
I can't take them
How many
anywhere.
were in the contest?
Somehow he has the combination to get in the building, and we
There
don't know.
were 28 contestants who are beautiful, talented, intelligent, articulate young women who do amazing things for our community.
Man, you must have a
And the
coach
other
for answering
the
the
other
question.
14 were
Impressive.
broads.
So, Caitlin, you are excited about it. More excited than nervous.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
The and now, how long do they do all the girls do the same thing, or no? Just a few get the questions. Does everybody get to perform?
Yes, so there are 3 nights of preliminary competitions, and each night the contestants compete in a different phase. So one night I will do my talent, one night I will do my onstage question, and the third night I'll do my evening gown and swimsuit. And then the final night of competition, they call out the top 10, top 15, sometimes that number changes. And then those girls will recompete in another phase of competition, and then they narrow it down.
So you'll
and then
know right away if you're in that top 15.
I will know on the final night, in the very beginning
Wow.
of the show. So
And that judging is all done by, how many people are doing the judging?
I believe there are usually 6 judges. For the state pageant, there are 6 judges. Again, sometimes it fluctuates with the national competition. So anywhere, I would say between 5 and 7.
And are any of the judges fat old men? You look at them going, how dare you judge me? How dare you judge me?
Vinny, you cannot be a judge. You cannot be a judge, Vinny. That's it. All right, Caitlin, I want to thank you for coming in.
Thank
is this
you
the
for
song?
having
This
me.
is your song. Oh, you don't have headphones on. You can't.
I don't hear.
Is this the song? Oh, I've heard this song. All right.
The song
see that?
is Broads
don't
in
worry
the
about it.
House.
We're playing your song, Caitlin. Caitlin
Oh, you
Schofel.
got it.
Is that
You
it?
got it.
So
Yeah.
that's what you're dancing to. All right. You got a lot of fans here in New Jersey. We are all rooting for you. 2 things. I know you're going to do the podcast Speaking Millennial, so you'll be in touch with Jessica on
Yes,
that.
of course.
And I know you got to go through a whole process on that, so let us know.
I do.
And we'd love to have you back before the competition.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you, Caitlin. Great to meet you. And good luck to you.
Caitlin.
9:28 on New Jersey 101.